The Kolkata tragedy has shattered the hearts of young India, but it has not crushed their spirit. After days of relentless protests, political maneuvering and investigations, the victim's father has finally spoken out. The man who lost his beloved daughter in this heart-wrenching incident has a single urgent demand: justice. He's anguished and bewildered as he questions why no one came to look for his daughter during her 7-hour shift. He casts a harsh light on the hospital and the entire system, mentioning the problems his daughter had been facing with her college. The devastated parents have told the CBI that they suspect several interns and physicians from the hospital may be implicated in their daughter's murder. Listen.
सुबह में मेरा लड़की ड्यूटी में गया था, 8:10 से घर से निकले। उसको ओपीडी था हॉस्पिटल में, ओपीडी करके रात डाउन देना पड़ता है। वो 5-6 बज जाता है काम करने के लिए। 5 बजे माँ के साथ बात हुआ था, फिर 11:15 का टाइम में भी माँ से बात हुआ था। वो बोला जी हम लोगों का 4 आदमी का खाना आया है, हम लोग खाना खा रहा है, आप लोग खाना खा के सो जाइए। तो ऐसे ही बात होता था। सुबह में हम घर में नहीं था, हम काम में था। लड़की मेरा माँ को उठकर माँ को फोन किया था। माँ बार-बार फोन कर रहे थे, फोन रिंग हो रहा था, लेकिन कोई उस टाइम तो मेरा लड़की गुजर ही गया है। हमको सबसे दिक्कत का प्रश्न ये है कि रात 3 बजे से सुबह 10 बजे तक किसी का जो ऑन ड्यूटी डॉक्टर है उसका किसी को जरूरत नहीं पड़ा। यही एक हमारा सस्टेन आ गया पूरा डिपार्टमेंट। इसलिए डिपार्टमेंट को हम बोला है, डिपार्टमेंट पूरा सस्पेक्ट में है। हम क्या बोला, 7 घंटा से लड़की का जो ऑन ड्यूटी ऑन कॉल में डॉक्टर, उसको 7 घंटा में किसी का जरूरत नहीं पड़ा। कभी कभी दिन में ऐसा होता है कि उसको खाने का टाइम नहीं मिलता है। रास्ते में जितना आदमी है वो मेरा लड़का लड़की समान है। हमको लगता है वो मेरा लड़का लड़की बन गया। अभी हमारा एक लड़की चला गया, इतना करोड़ लड़का लड़की मेरा साथ आ गया। यही मैं इसको, उसने मेरा हिम्मत बहुत बढ़ा दिया।
Meanwhile, sources indicate that the CBI has compiled a list of 30 to 35 interns, trainee doctors and others from RGKar Hospital for questioning. The agency has already started interrogating around 10 individuals and will soon issue summons to the others. The CBI is also reconstructing the crime scene and probing potential illegal activities at the hospital. Yet, the police continue to assert that there was no negligence on their part, whether in investigating the horrific crime or in managing the subsequent violence that we saw. Now, in his first press briefing since a mob overtook a protest demanding justice, the Kolkata Police Commissioner has defended his force. He has denied reports that 150 grams of semen were found inside the victim's private parts during the post-mortem, calling these claims false and insisting there is no evidence of gang rape.
Somebody said that police is the one who informed the family about the suicide. That's absolutely wrong. It was never the police. Somebody said 150 grams of semen has been found. I don't know from where have they found this kind of information. There was spontaneous huge gatherings at large number of places. Even we had made arrangements for maintaining law and order and ensure the safety and security of women. And of course, we have the instructions given to all the people that they have to deal with the situation with extreme care. Of course, when these spontaneous crowds come, it's very, very difficult because there are no specific leader for these crowds. So expecting that how many people turn up at which place is extremely difficult. If you look at it, that we should have anticipated there are 5,000 people, 10,000 people here. If you say that it is failure of assessment, yes, you can call it. It is a failure of assessment. That 10,000 people will turn up here and they would vandalize the entire place. This entire protest was supposed to have been a very peaceful protest. That is what is my understanding. That is what I understand from people who must have given the call.
However, the inquiry committee's initial findings paint another picture. The IMA's report reveals that no security guards were present during its search and highlighted the sorry state of facilities in the college, including inadequate amenities for female staff. Combine this with incomplete investigation into the former principal and sudden site renovations. These findings raise several questions for the Mamata government. And amid the ongoing investigations, protests, and calls for his resignation, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee led a march in solidarity with the victim, demanding the harshest punishment for those responsible. However, the BJP continues to criticize the Bengal government, with former Minister Smriti Irani accusing Chief Minister Mamata of shielding the top cop from accountability. Listen in.
একটা দুটো ঘটনা যদি কখনো ঘটে আমরা সঙ্গে সঙ্গে অ্যাকশন নিই। আমরা চাই এই ধরনের ঘটনা যাতে না ঘটে তার জন্য ফাঁসির দাবি করছি, যে দৃষ্টান্তমূলক শাস্তি হোক, যাতে আগামী দিন কেউ এই কাজ করতে সাহস না পায়।
Does the Chief Minister of Bengal want to ensure that investigations are not completed in totality? Why is she in a hurry, knowing that these questions are still unanswered?
Meanwhile, two lawyers practicing in the Supreme Court wrote a letter to the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, urging him to take auto moto suo moto cognizance and murder of a doctor at Kolkata's R.J. Medical College. Let me take that point across to my colleague Shreya Mondal, who, of course, has been reporting on this, in fact, from Ground Zero. Shreya, good morning. As we still come to terms with what has happened and with the details that are unfolding in this case, there's a lot that one should potentially be looking at in terms of whether this could be more than meeting the eye. More so because that clarification has come from the top cop, saying that those alleged reports of gang rape has now been, now, of course, it's not being established. Having said that, with the pace now picking up with the central agency, we're given to understand that a lot has come out of the same. What do we know so far? And in terms of Ground Zero, are tensions still continuing to prevail?
Of course, we see as far as Ground Zero is concerned, Indian Medical Association has called for a strike. Now, as far as the investigation is concerned, remember, Kolkata police have arrested one accused, Sanjay Roy. Now, after the intervention of the Calcutta High Court, now that the case has been transferred to that of the CBI, we see that CBI is probing the entire incident. Remember, for the third time yesterday, CBI have reached R.J. Medical College and Hospital. They went to the emergency building in the 4th floor where the incident has happened to look at the place of occurrence. Not only that, day before yesterday, they have went to the victim's family. They have recorded the statement of the victim's parents. So as far as the CBI is concerned, remember, they have also called Sandeep Ghosh. They're also questioning him. He is the former principal of R.J. Medical College and Hospital, and we cannot deny his role in this. He is a man who is in question because the protesting students are demanding answer from the authorities. And most importantly, we also heard the victim's father. The victim's father raises a question that it is really shocking that nobody needed my daughter from 3 a.m. in the night till 10 a.m. in the morning. Because remember, this victim was a doctor was on duty. What the father tells us is that she spoke to the mother and then she went to sleep. Now, after that, when the victim's mother was calling her in the morning, she was not responding, after which they got to know they were called in the hospital. Not only that, victim's family have said previously that it was first conveyed to them that she have committed suicide. Now, although we see top cops gives a clarification, they say that it was not Kolkata police who have called the victim's family and conveyed that it was a case of suicide. They also say that various reports are being, floated in the media, like how much semen amount have been found, whether it is a case of gang rape or not. Kolkata police clearly says that it has not been established. They also say that they are not ruling out the possibility that it can be a case of gang rape, but then again, it is not established. So, of course, we will have to see how CBI takes it forward, because they're calling different people who were on duty that night, different interns. They're questioning the former principal. They're questioning the accused, Sanjay Roy. So we will have to see how the investigation is being carried out.
How the investigation is unfolding.